Hello everyone, I'm so happy to be here. I'm happy that you're here, and today I want to show you how to, work with tea bags and what you can do with them. So this is the only used one I have, although I am working on my second one right here. But the other ones are all new. I didn't have time to use them. I just purchased these tea bags on, I think, Amazon. You can find them everywhere. I didn't choose the white ones. I don't like my, things I'm going to ingest to be bleached. That's just me. Same thing with my coffee filter. I actually don't have a coffee filter. It's those, permanent one, the plastic ones, or not plastic, mesh, whatever it is. Okay, so we will work with these, and I'm so excited to show you different ideas. I'm sure some of you, many of you have already worked with these, but it's always good to have somebody infuse, play on words, not bad for a French girl, to infuse new ideas into our brains so that we can get in our crafting room and get creative, because sometimes we all need a little push in the right direction. So why not give you my ideas? Okay, so how about we start with a very simple one, super easy peasy. We're going to add a rub on one of these, and like I said, you're going to see a whole bunch of different ideas. So let's start. So I'm going to do like the base, right? So of each idea is what I mean, right? So right now my idea is rub on, so let me grab it. I looked through real quick before I came on because I could spend a lot of time looking through. I thought this would be nice. It's pretty big. Yeah, so I'm going to do the base ideas, and then if you want to stick around, then of course I'm going to finish decorating them so they look more complete, right? But I do want to give you all the ideas that I have on what to do with tea bags. So I think for the rub-on, I'm going to use a big one. Yeah, a big. Now, like I said, I will add more to these, but just not yet. Right now, I just want to. Oh, I should have done it the other way. It doesn't matter. I was gonna say this way. I like the rope to be on this side because if it's in a journal, it will hang out. But it could be in a pocket here and hang out there. So I don't know what I'm talking about. There's pockets on the left side too. Um, so yes, I will show you many different ideas that I have. Maybe you've seen a few, maybe you've done a few, but it's always good to have more tricks in our bag, right? Tea bag. Oh my God, she does it again. Another play on words. That's right. I'm on fire. Oh my goodness. Okay, is that rubbed on enough? Sometimes I do it too much and then it's, almost too much. I don't know where I'm going with this sentence, but okay. Let's see. So on certain surfaces, you got to be careful. When you use rub-ons, be careful when you peel, when you do your peel away, because you don't want to, peel too quickly. If it's not stuck on the surface, then it will tear your image. There we go. Oh my goodness, look how pretty. Oh, it's adorable. Oh, I love them. It could have been this way too, but I decided that this was, falling. Oh, I love it. Okay. So this is the first one. Of course, like I said, we're going to have many ideas. So now how about a sticker? Now I have these stickers. I absolutely love those. If I'm not mistaken, they come from Journal Say. There's a link in my description box. I think I'm gonna have to use a big tea bag for this one too. I'm not even sure it fits actually. Okay, well, we'll cut it. That's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna use my little slicer here because I don't cut very straight. Just trying to figure out where I want to cut. Hold on. You know what? I have others. I just want to see if another image would fit a little better. I think this one I've already cut. No? Oh, Well, you don't see that, but it's a lily of the valley, and I think it will fit. So I will use that one instead, I think. Okay. There, change of plans. Just because I think I probably cut it, but we can still see lily of the valley, you know. Let me see. Yeah, it fits. So I'm going to use this one, and this is a sticker. Of course, you can use all different kinds of stickers. I'm just deciding to use this one. I like that it's white, you know, the background. Let's see. I hope it'll look nice. I hope it will show. You know, but here goes nothing. And of course, like I said, we're going to add other things. Now, I'm not sure it shows a whole lot, especially now on camera. I think everything's too bright too. Hold on, let me see. Okay, clearly my settings were too bright. I just realized that on the screen. I apologize if you thought, my goodness, why is it so bright? But yes, there. That's very nice. Okay. Okay, so that's it for now until we come back to decorate. Also, a fussy cutted object. So, you know, flower, mushroom, whatever it is. I have a few here. I like this flower. That's really nice. I think, oh, that actually looks pretty good on this. Let me see. I have this. I have many. I just picked a few just to, you know, move this video along. Oh, I like this. That's pretty. So yeah, this is just a fussy cut it, you know. It's no different than a sticker, except you had to cut it out. And you know, it gives you also freedom because you don't have to purchase. And I mean, you don't have to purchase. Well, you don't. You could cut out of a magazine, but you know what I mean. If you don't have stickers and you have these books like I do, Martha's books, which some of them are also listed in my description box. Not all of them. I was actually running out of space here. I'm going to put it on the right this time. I have a tendency to put everything on the left. So, oh my, I love this. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I should have stamped in the background now. See? Oh, is it too late? It's not glued. Now, technically, this should be part of the decorating afterwards, but oh, okay, here we go. I want to do a background, so let me find something. Ooh, I mean, these stamps, like I said, would be part of the decoration afterwards, but oh, I know which one. Hold on. I don't want it to be too busy, but this one should be perfect. And I'm going to do it in, well, this is already red, so maybe this light colored. These are my Memento inks, and I think this one is like peanut brittle or peanut butter brittle or something. The name of the color I don't remember, but I absolutely love these. I've been using them for years. I just want to see how dark. Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, Memento ink. I love them. They are listed in my description box, by the way, if you're wondering. Okay, I think this will be the perfect background. Oh, I'm so excited. Which way is up, though? I don't know. I think this way is up. It doesn't matter. It's the background. There. Going to put this. Oh, I went a little diagonal. Doesn't matter. Let's see what it looks like. There was still some. Oh my goodness. Okay. There was still some red left over from my other color, so it kind of mixed with the light colored. Oh, I stamped on my desk. And well, the effect is not bad at all. So I'm going to put glue on this again. Now, like I said, we will decorate more after. I just want to show you all the basic ideas, and then we're going to go and make those even prettier. This is just to get you started and nothing else. There. See? Much better. You know, we haven't done anything else yet, and it looks fabulous. Okay. Before I keep going, I will clean my desk because these inks are permanent. So if I don't take them, you know, clean my desk right away, I could damage my desk. And if you're wondering what I use for that, just in case, I use this. It works for me. Rubbing alcohol, you call? It's really, really what has saved my desk. Hold on, a little far, I understand. Just gonna rinse it out with water. Yeah, that really works. Sorry, it's a little we're going off subject here, but yes and no. I mean, if you work with stamps and you have a nice desk, you don't want to ruin it either, right? So, okay, perfect. Now we have 3. Now the next idea is, well, it's a little bit of what I just done, which is stamps. So why don't I do another background? Because if you're working with stamps, chances are you want to kind of layer the look, right? You don't want to just one stamp. You want to play around a little bit. So I'm just going to see if I have any color left, so I don't do the same tiny bit of black, not much. I did clean it, but it's never a perfect thing. So I think I'm going to use this color again because it's kind of brown. It's not super dark, but it's just enough that you see a background, but it's not overwhelming. It's not taking the whole space. I don't know why oh, it's okay. There, that should be enough. So let's stamp this one. Okay. I do like the header and I think I'm gonna go just like that. There. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I like it. It's a little darker than I expected. I think that this kind of revived the black that was still in it, even if I did clean it. So I didn't use alcohol to clean those, and I should have, because now obviously, but it's okay. Don't worry, I will manage. So how about we stamp a nice plant of some sort? I don't know. No, this is too delicate. So if you know, just a little trick, if this is the background, the foreground has to be bolder. This has too many details and it might get lost in the whole image. So that makes sense to you. I'm seeing, hold on. What did I see earlier? Oh, I like these. I like this. I like this one particularly. So let me grab a block, just like that. And I think instead of going black, which will pretty much look like black, I'm going to use this Memento ink, which is Espresso Truffle. Of course, I put too much ink because I can't stop myself. I don't know why. It was filled with ink the first time. And this one I will put this way just because of the way the foliage is going. Oh yeah, it shows really well. It's perfect. I should have gone a little darker here. It's okay like that. There we go. I'm gonna have a lot of stamps to clean after this. I'm just gonna put it here in the meantime. Okay. Wow, I don't dislike this at all. I'm thinking maybe a number 2 because this is only stamps. This one we're doing just in stamps. I mean, doesn't mean I'm not gonna add something fussy cut it after. I'm just giving you the baseline ideas. Which way is the okay? So how about some red numbers here? Oh yes, I love it. And how about a red circle towards the bottom? Doesn't matter what, we're trying to bring a shape into the overall image. So how about this? Oh my goodness. See this? You can't tell me this is not beautiful. Wow. And all it took was stamps. And I don't know if you're like me, but I have a lot and I don't use them enough. So there we go. Okay, the next one could be something like maybe I'll use the used tea bag. I had put away something here. I can't. Oh wait, right here. Okay, fabric, and I had put a butterfly rub-on on a piece of fabric. I don't know when, and I kept it because I didn't use it. And I'm thinking, why not use it today? Maybe though on a small one. How about that? How about we try this? Now I'm just, you know, and I don't know if this is too short. Do I have a longer one? I don't know. Do I need a longer one? That's kind of long. I'm gonna work with what I have. These are just bits and pieces, right? So I'm thinking something like that. How about a button? How about we stay in the fabric, you know, theme here? I have a lot of, you're a little too close, aren't you? Okay, I have a lot of buttons here. Okay, so I looked through the buttons because I didn't think you'd want to hear this the whole time. and the small one tend to fall to the bottom of this big container. So I dug out a few and, whoops, wrong way. And let's see what we like. Now, this one is not a button. This is something I made. I don't know if you can see that. It's really, really beautiful. And it's super simple. I have a video about it. I don't know when I made the video. I'll try and link it maybe. Okay, or maybe just give you the title and write it here if I think about it. If you don't see nothing here while I'm doing this, because I forgot. Okay, so how about, let's go back to what we were doing. I'll bring you a tiny bit closer. So I think butterfly here, and maybe the other piece of fabric like so. And then I have this also, this beautiful button here. Could be nice. And like I said, this thing it's not a button, but oh my goodness. Okay, well, I took all these buttons out for nothing. I'm not even going to try. I think this is the perfect image. And then we'll keep decorating, obviously, with something else. But this is getting glued on right now. Where is my glue? If you see it. Oh, if you see it and you think, oh my God, Chantal, it's right there. I cannot hear you. There's been videos where I was looking for things, right? And in editing, I found it while I was filming clearly, but in editing, you can clearly see the object I'm looking for. And I can just imagine people at home saying, it's right there. Oh my God, why can't she see it? It's right there. Driving, all my viewers crazy. You're welcome. Okay. Gonna glue this. Oh, you gotta go see how to do this. This is so much fun to do. Now, clearly, this will need another. I'm just gonna grab something real quick to show you where I'm going. Just let's say, not this one, but something like that. It's gonna need something here. So we're not done, as you can see. But I will let this dry because this is absolutely fabulous. Oh my goodness. It's so beautiful. I love it. Okay, so we have this. Now the next idea, maybe I'll use this one eventually. I'm not sure. No, I'm going to use a smaller one. The other idea is embossing powder. Don't worry, at the end you'll see everything. And like I said, we're going to finish decorating. Some embossing powder. So depending on, where we're going, how about we go grungy with this one? And I'm going to use this stamp. I love it. Where is my block? Is it big enough? Maybe I'll take the bigger block if I can find it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I found it. It's clear, so, when it's standing on something, I don't see it. Okay, now my only dilemma here is I'm wondering if white, I said grungy, so clearly it would have to be dark. but I'm so tempted to do something very light and cute and flowery, and then something very grungy. But I don't want to keep you, but I'm so tempted. I'm going to do both. I mean, it won't take much more time really. So what am I looking for here? Oh yeah, my ink. See, I don't like working in a messy environment, and this is why. Because everything is spread out right now, clearly, because I'm trying to, do a video and such. But this is why I usually don't function very well in messy environment. Okay, so just so you know, because you're going to be wondering why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it, these stamps were purchased on a website that I usually don't go on, and they're nice, but they're not perfect. This one, the series with these tall grass is amazing, but the 4 ones that come in this are not great. And I find that they have like a little wave in them, which means that sometimes the ink doesn't get everywhere, or the ink doesn't come out everywhere. So instead of pressing this on a hard surface, I'm going to press this on the stamp. This is the solution I came up with. Otherwise, like I said, it's sometimes some part of the image doesn't show, and I don't want that. Just going to put it on and press. That way I know it's everywhere. There. Perfect. Now I have to hurry up before it dries and get some embossing powder. I should have gotten prepared before I started this. Give me 1 second. I can go clear, I could go black. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to push these away. Hopefully, now this is the first time I try on a tea bag. Of course, leave it to me to do something. Why don't I take the black one? It'll be very black. To try this like that without even thinking that, because the tea bag is, well, technically fabric, if we can call it this way, the ink might have already disappeared in the tea bag. So we'll see in a second. You know what? I think it worked. I think it worked. Okay, let me just put this back in. This is going to have to be very grungy, because as you can see, it's super dark, and it is so not me. I am so not about dark, super dark. I like grungy, but it's always a soft grungy. For those of you who know me by now, you know it. Soft grungy is who I'm all, what I'm all about. I'm going to do this one before I use my hot tool. And oh shoots, okay. Oh my goodness, what is this? That's a lot. That is a lot. I did not expect this. Oh yo 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 yo. That is way too much. I didn't know this thing was so juicy. Let me see. Yeah, it's a little too liquid. Ay. Okay, change of plans. Okay, so I will try again without drowning this thing in. Yeah, why not this way? I hope it works. Can't really see it. Hopefully we will with the embossing powder, because now I think I didn't put enough. Anyways, we'll never know until we dry it. And if it doesn't work, well, don't do it, kids. It might be too light. It's okay. We're just trying. Oops. Okay. Perfect. Now, let's dry these and see the results. So I'll bring back this one. I'm going to use a little pair of tweezers, because it becomes super hot, and I do not wish to burn myself. So let me grab this. Okay, I'm going to get you closer because you know what? I'm a big baby, and I don't know for you, but I love seeing, you know, when this becomes hard. So there you go. I don't know if we saw it, you know, during the transformation. Sometimes you really sit, but look at that. You can definitely see that. And let's try this one, and hopefully it shows. Okay, so here's my thoughts on this. It does show. It's very sweet, very gentle, like subtle and delicate. However, I think the second round, I should have put a tiny bit more because we don't see, I mean, here in a close-up, of course you see it, right? But it's a little, it's not, it doesn't show enough. It would need to be a lot wider for me to say, okay, this is a success. However, I didn't think, but I have many other colors, you know, like it doesn't have to be white. I have all kinds, like even this delicate beige would have showed better than this white. So this I don't think is a success. I'm just, okay, so we're just gonna keep with this one because I like this one. So the next idea is, well, you can put some sewing, obviously. So how about I don't know, I'll grab this one. I'll do a few, you know, sewing, and then I'll come back to you with it. So, you know, sewing, and then you add whatever. We'll find something to add to this. And the other idea I have is dried flowers. And in this instance, because I was drinking tea, and it's the Labrador tea, now the tea bag is not in there. I lost one of the leaves. I want to, oh, right here. I thought, why not put some Labrador tea leaves right there? Wouldn't that be sweet? So I don't know if they'll glue very well, but I won't know unless I try. But you know, it doesn't have to be those, by the way. I'm just playing with these, but I have hydrangeas that I use a lot of time, and it would be just gorgeous. But I'm gonna try the tea leaves because it's on a tea bag. And you know, if you have other kinds of tea leaves, depending on what you drink, why not dry them? And even, actually, never mind me, why don't I use the old one, the one I already, you know, the one that was containing the tea. Oh my goodness, I'm all thumbs. Right? Why not? No, I'm not sure. I would have to like stay there for a few seconds to hold it, probably. Okay, so now I've added the second leaf and this baby one. Tiny, tiny little thing. I think I'm gonna have glue more on my fingers than on the leaf, and I was correct. Okay, I'm going to hold on to all of this for a few seconds and I'll come back. So I did have to wait a tiny bit, but it's dried. And why don't we add, let me grab some. I have these washi tapes, and I'm thinking these are too wide. I think I'm going to use the thinner ones. Why don't we add a piece of washi tape, like almost pretending that the washi tape is what's holding it, you know? How about, I like this one with the handwriting. Just have to find, oh, there it is, the beginning. Just a little piece. Oh, yeah. Yep. Love it. It's going to be part of the decoration. You know, it's make pretend. Clearly the glue is what's holding these leaf in place, but just want to make sure that the tape is somewhat glued. There. See? Oh my goodness. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it so much. Perfect. Okay. So now we have to finish decorating all of these. Now, of course, you don't have to stick around. Like I said, I was just trying to give you basic ideas on, let me back up here. Basic ideas on how to use tea bags. So like I said, the sewing, now we did nothing else here. I'm going to have to find something to put. I'm trying to see maybe if I have or a sticker or a fussy cutted element already. Ooh, I didn't think of this, but that's vellum. That could look nice too. I have a beautiful sticker right here. I have, that's too big. I have butterflies. Oh, a butterfly would be nice, you know, with something else. Oh, I like this one. Oh, a black one. Let's see. I like all, these are my two options, I think. I have other fussy cutted elements. I like this one too. Now I have 3 choices. Let's, oh, that's also nice. 4 choices. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking because I'm going to find more and more choices. Okay, so let's bring back our tea bags and see what else we could add to give them an even more finished look. Now, some of them are pretty much, you know, perfect as they are, just like this one. This is already pretty full, if you ask me, right? This one, I feel if I'm going to put maybe a butterfly in the front, I think it would need something, some sort of a background. And it doesn't have to be, oh, that's not bad. Why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? Yeah, just going to go this way. So now, of course, as you can see, we're playing with other elements that we've used as our baseline for these. But that's the beauty. You get started with something and then you work around to complete it. And yes, you might grab something you've used on one of your baseline. This was only stamps, right? Now I'm using a stamp to, you know, do some sort of a background for this one. And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Oh yeah. Now see, this I think would be better with the black butterfly. You know, keep it all in the, oh, and maybe a number here. Something. Oh, I like this. All in black. Yes. Oh, see? Now we're using stamps, sewing, and a fussy cutted element. And I think this will be absolutely gorgeous. Oh, hello. Yes, that's exactly what we needed. So for those of you who don't want to stick around, I get it, because I gave you the basic ideas. Why is this? I think my nozzle for my glue is too big. Okay. Look at that. This is really beautiful. I absolutely love this. Oh my gosh, look. With the sewing, the stamp. Oh, this is beautiful. Can you imagine? You find that in a journal, and of course you can put, you could put, but we sewed through. So when you do sewing, obviously you can't put things because this is shut, right? But this could be glued on a pocket. It's just a decoration, right? So if you have a piece of paper and you glue it and it's a pocket, it still works, So that's perfect. This, I'm not sure what we could add because it's already heavily, if I can say, decorated just the way it is. We'll find something. We'll move on to something else for now. Okay, so how about we work on this one? I have this. It's like a ruler. I don't dislike it. Oh, look at that. It's a little long, so how about I trim it right about here? Here. And, oh, I didn't trim it straight. There. How about we do this? Because these are already, you know, beautiful just the way they are. But, you know, just to add a little more. How about right here? Oh, I like that. Now, most of our envelopes you can still open. Some of them, the glue might have seeped through. And, well, like this one, the sewing. But again, not a big problem, really. Because you can always glue it on the back, you know, put a paper on the back pocket. It is still a beautiful, I'm thinking this here, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I like it. Just gonna do that. We're not gonna, you know, complicate things, ask ourselves too many questions. We're just gonna do. Because, you know, at the end of the day, as they say, there's so many things you could add. I could have slipped a little bit of a cheesecloth underneath that right here and put this piece here on top of it. Why not? I just didn't do it right now, but you know. Now this, I think, is beautiful just the way it is. Could I add? Again, same thing. Yes, I could. I could grab any piece like this and, you know, add a word or oh, I have these that my friend Julie made for me. Julie, if you're watching this, I really want more. I'll pay. I absolutely love them. You know, I could stamp a word there. That would actually look beautiful. I would just have to think of a word. Now, see, I found this, and this belongs right there. So you got to play with things, you know. You got to play. Okay. Oh, yeah. Look at that. This is perfect right there. Oh, I love it. Love, love, love it. Oh, my goodness. This needs something because it's very beautiful. It has that, you know, don't know if you can see that on camera. I love it. It needs a little more. This technically is pretty good on its own right now, but I would add maybe a little. Oh, there it is. There it is. Let me just cut it a little better. And maybe make sure there's not too much white there. There. Oh, yeah. See? Yep. That's all it needed. Right there. And it's just a tiny bit on the mushroom. Oh, I like it. Love it. Okay, so for some reason, I know it might not make a whole lot of sense, but I have these, right? I have a die that cuts these. And I was just thinking of something. Now bear with me. I'm wondering if it would fit. Oh, and it says plant kindness. Okay. Okay. This is what I'm doing. I'm going to take this. And, no. You got to be very careful because once the protective plastic, you know, in the back is off, this will glue and you won't be able to move it. Okay, I don't know if it will work because I don't know if we'll see everything. I should have maybe cut the top part to see the words. I don't know. It's okay. If it doesn't work, we'll try something else. Don't worry. It fit. Look. Ta-da! Oh, and I thought, I don't know why, I think it looks good. Hey, I like it, so it's going on. I don't know why. I think it's pretty. Isn't that funny? On a tea bag. Oh, there. Right there on a tea bag. There we go. Why not? Oh my gosh, I don't think it needs anything else. It's just simple, beautiful, organic. Oh, I love it. I think this is my favorite. This, and this one. Actually, I like a lot of them. Okay. How about we try and dress this one up? And I just realized I have these laser cut herbs, for lack of a better word. These. So I'm thinking, why not try and find one? Because this is kind of delicate. Oh my gosh, look at that. I just don't want to ruin this one though. I need a shorter one. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh my gosh, look. It's so delicate. You have to whisper. I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, she's lost her mind. Somebody go check, do a wellness check on her. Ooh, wait now. Because this has flower. Don't see it very well, but oh, okay, that's it. There it is. If you're wondering, this is a kit I had purchased from, oh my gosh. Oh, I don't remember. It's not 49 in market. No, what am I talking about? Oh my gosh. I know it was on, I think it was on scrapbook.com, and it's one of those very popular paper companies that they have on their website. Oh, I can't remember. But they have very nice kits. And I'm not usually fond of kits. They look a little too modern to my taste. However, I must say that this one was like Moonlight something. That's the name was. And I fell in love with it. Because, yes, it is, it's the image are super clean, super clear, but you don't always want to go and it could still be vintage. It's just cleaner cut, and I don't know how to express it, but oh my, look at that. Now, if this is not a beautiful tea bag, I mean, seriously, you know what? I'm seeing this number right here, and I'm thinking it could look nice right there. Or is it too much? I don't know. I have an idea. Where is my stamp? There it is. That has numbers on it. Let me see if it's... Yes. Yes. Wait, I'm just going to align them a little better. Let's see. Oh, there it is. That's what I wanted. I'm just not sure where I want them. Here, no, here. There. That's what it needed. It needed a little extra. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so the video took me a little longer than I expected, but I think it was worth it to give you as many ideas as I could for today anyways. Of course, you can compose with all the ideas and add more elements, but the base idea was rub-ons. And then the other idea was, where is it? Stickers, which was the white strip here. There's all kinds of other stickers you could have used. And then the other one was Fussy cut, which was this mushroom. That is the Fussy cut one right here. Then the other idea was stamp, and I must say this is one of my favorite, and it's the simplest. I mean, 4 stamps, there you go, boom. So I really, really love this one. And then another idea was fabric and buttons and such. So there it is. I absolutely love the result of this one as well. And then the other idea we had was embossing powder. And this one we didn't add anything, but honestly, you could. I mean, nothing prevents you from, I don't know, I don't have one that is, perfect for this, but I'm just going to grab something just to give you an idea. I could easily just put this there, or a butterfly, or a mushroom, or a flower. You know what I mean? I just left it this way, but you can see how beautiful it is. And you could have chosen another color for your embossing powder. The next idea, and one of my absolute favorite on the only used tea bag I had, was dried flowers. I mean, I can just see this in a nature journal. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. And then the last idea was adding some sewing. So I did the sewing, then I added 2 stamps and another fussy cutted image. And there you have it. So I'm hoping that all of these are really inspiring you, because the whole point of this video was just to get you started, right? I just want you to, grab a few of these ideas, run with them, and just, of course, develop more ideas of your own. But the baseline, right? So as you saw, I just did the base. So, the rub-on, the stamps, the dried flower, the fussy cut, the sticker, the embossing powder, and the fabric. Then from there, of course, you add. And then, of course, things will, crisscross, obviously, because you'll use some fabric in another one, or stamps on another one, and some fussy cutted elements on the one that had a rub on. But if I can inspire you anything, grab, and that goes, I mean, we make tea bags. This could be pieces of paper. It doesn't change anything. If you don't know where to start and how to start, first go ahead and grab, a base, whether it's a paper or in this case, tea bags. Then decide on how many baselines you want. So put the bases and then build the rest, because then you're done. Then you're done. All you have to do is decorate to your heart's content. And it's easy to decorate when your base is solid, right? So, it comes to you really quickly once your bases are done. So I will leave you on this today. I really hope I've inspired you. I hope you feel that you can certainly take on one of these projects and make them your own. That's why I do these videos. And thank you for everyone who not only subscribes to my channel, but the ones that comment. You take the time. I appreciate it so much. But if you have no time to write me a comment, if you found any value, any inspiration in this video, please click on that like button. It takes you a fraction of a second and it really promotes my channel. You have no idea how it helps me get through that algorithm and to other people, other crafters like you that are looking for inspiration. So on this, I will say, as usual, I hope you are all happy, healthy, and safe. I give you a great big hug from here in Nova Scotia, Canada. And as usual, thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye. Bye-bye.